Hello, third grade. Welcome to your final math class of the school year. Yay! You're done after today. Okay, so we are going to have, technically you will have math tomorrow. I'm just thinking it's just some fun activities, but as far as book math from the book, this will be it. And my goodness, considering the fact of everything that went on this year, we were able to get through 109 lessons. That's a huge accomplishment, and the fact that you guys are keeping up with the e-learning is amazing, because then next year will be so much easier. A lot of what we'll have in the beginning of next year will be a review of where we left off. So if you've been keeping up with things, you're going to do just fine, and I'm really proud of you for doing that. So let's get started on the last lesson. Yes! All right, so you're gonna need, obviously, something to write with, a piece of paper and your book. You wanna open up your book to lesson 109. You're gonna turn to page 579. Make sure in the right-hand corner of your paper you have your name, lesson number, and the date, which is 5/21/20, May 21st. So, all right, and I want you to make sure that you do turn to 579. So let's first of all talk about what we're doing today. So if we look up here, our I can statement, it says I can use coordinates to name and locate points on a grid. Well, obviously these two things are examples of a grid. A grid is where you have vertical and horizontal lines intersecting with each other, which creates points. And we're gonna use coordinates. Now, coordinates, it's kind of like, what exactly does that mean? And I'm going to show you that today. Two numbers that we put in parentheses like this, those are called coordinates, okay? And what you're going to have is coordinates addresses a point, like they show you where things are on a grid in order for you to find them. Your first number is you're always going to start at 0. The first number goes across, and the next number means how many you're going up. So the easiest way I can think for us to do this is to jump right into the lesson practice problems on page 579. And as we do them, I think that you're going to understand the concept of coordinates even more. So let's look at lesson practice. It says write the coordinates of the following points. Now, the top grid that you have there that says A, B, C, and D, I reproduced up here. Sorry, mine's a little crooked, but you get the idea. And so what I'm gonna do is what you have in front of you is the same here, okay? So it says point A. So we're supposed to write the coordinates for point A. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put, this is A for letter A, the answer. We're gonna look for where point A is located. So you find your point A, I'll find mine. What we're gonna do is you start at 0. Let's count how many we have to go across to get to where A is. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like it's on this 5th line. So I'm gonna put my parentheses, I'm gonna put a 5 and then a comma. Then from here, I'm gonna count up until I hit the point. 1, 2, 3. So I went 3 up, and that is where A is located. 5 across, 3 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. That is A. Let's do another one. So let's take a look at letter B. It's asking for point B. So I find point B. Point B is this little guy right over here, very close. So again, I start at 0. I go across 1, 2. It's on that second line. So I do 2, and then I'm going to go up how many? Just 1. And that is where B is located. Are you starting to get the hang of it? I think you are. Let's take a look at C. They want to know where C is. So we find C right here. So I start on 0, I go 1, because it's on this line. Now I have to count how many I go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went over 1, and then I counted up 4. So letter C would be 1, 4. Finally, we're going to do D. I'm going to put D over here just because I'm running out of room. And I would like at this point for you to pause the video and I want you to try to find letter D. Okay, let's see what you came up with. So we're going to look over to here. We found D. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's my coordinate going across. Now let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that is how you use these numbers as you are locating these points on a grid. So now we have the letter. So they're going to give us the letter, but now we have to figure out, they're going to give us the numbers, and then we're going to have to figure out which letter they're referring to, okay? So if we look at letter E, it says name the letter of the point that has these coordinates. So we look at letter E, it says 6, 3. So we go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now it's going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. What letter is that? That is X. Now you're not going to use all of these. They have more, so that you have to decide. You have to really make sure you understand coordinates to get the right letter. So then we go to F. F says 1, 4. So we go across 1 and we go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is Z. That's it. The key with coordinates is making sure that you go across and then you go up. Don't get mixed up. Don't go down, across, whatever. As long as you start on 0, you go across, and then you go up. You will find the points that you need to locate. All right, so your assignment, last assignment in the book, yes, is to complete pages 579 to 581, numbers 1 through 20. And then you also have an opportunity to complete an early finishers, which is worth 1 point. I look forward to seeing your work.